Welcome back. Well, a new piece of public artwork was unveiled just a couple weeks ago, part of a new visual centerpiece of the Riverside Arts Market. Here to tell us about it and his inspiration is muralist Patrick Maxcy. Patrick, welcome.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello. So, first of all, congratulations on being selected. Your artwork was in response to the Riverside Avondale Preservation's call for artists, and they had some 70 people, seeking to do this mural with ideas, and you were selected. So, tell us first of all just how you learned that you were selected, and a little bit about how you got to actually beginning work on it.
Yeah, there's calls constantly throughout the years, here and there, and I was excited to see something close by where I live in Jacksonville. And so I applied just like any other ones. I mean, you apply to so many throughout the year, and you just kind of fill out the application and hope it works. And this time it happened to work, and it was great to receive a phone call to say that I was selected, which was just great. And I was happy to be able to paint something close by.
Yeah, and so this is kind of your first mural in Northeast Florida, even though you have murals around the world, many murals in other places that you've lived. You've only kind of recently moved back to Northeast Florida. So this is um, starting a new tradition for you, but you are a pretty experienced muralist and a very experienced artist.
Yes, I've done this full time over 15 years and painted well over 100 murals all around the world. And it's always different locations are different and fun. But yeah, really great to have something that I could just drive to and not have to fly to and work on for a couple weeks.
Yeah, and this was a call for some pieces. It was on the JEA pump station, which is under the Fuller Warren Bridge. It's really almost like a visual centerpiece now of the Riverside Arts Market. And they were looking for things that were communicating, natural environment, connection to the St. Johns River, which is of course right there. And so for people watching our live stream, they can see your mural. But describe for people who can't see it what you chose to put in it and a little bit about your visual style.
Yeah, with this mural, I'm usually painting flat walls, and this one is a round building, which had a couple uh, issues here and there to work on and challenges. But on the mural itself, I just wanted to capture the amazing beauty and natural elements that are involved within the St. Johns River, which are right there. So while painting it, it was pretty amazing to see dolphins swimming by and people fishing. So within the mural, there's a bunch of different flora and fauna and local wildlife all kind of together. You can see above the water and below the water. There's kingfisher, manatees, alligators, various fish, frogs, things that are local. And in my style, I kind of tweak them a little bit, kind of hype up the colors, make them a little more vibrant and a little more fun to give them that kind of personal, whimsical, elegant touch.
Yeah, and they are whimsical, but as you say, faithful to the species that you're referencing, and they are all local. Talk about just kind of your inspiration as a painter. Where do you draw from? What are you thinking of? How do you evoke the visuals that you're kind of, how do you get that out of your brain and onto a surface?
Yeah, I mean this particular mural was perfect for my style. I do a lot of nature and animal based things, but I kind of add little humanistic elements to them to give them a little more storytelling vibe to them. I really like work that kind of speaks to all ages and kind of sparks creativity and imagination back into those things that we forgot when we were children.
And we're looking also at some other images of yours that are not the mural, but there's almost it's something about it that makes me think of like illustrations of children's books. Have you done illustration before, or is your work mostly in galleries and the murals that you've done?
Yeah, so I started really young, doing T-shirt designs. Actually, when I was 6 years old, and I did a ton of illustrations. So I do a lot of illustrative work and painting work. So I do show in galleries across the U.S. and then I do large scale mural work. But it all kind of has that overall storybook, whimsical, fun feel, as well as sharing a lot of the species that I enjoy painting, particularly endangered species, and focus on them.
And I understand that in addition to the creatures that are in the mural, there's also some hidden hearts. Can you tell us a little bit about what they symbolize? Are they difficult to find?
Some of them are. So a few years ago, I became a father, and so I started adding these little kind of painted hearts within my murals when I was traveling away to kind of give a nod to my family, like, hey, they were part of the mural, and I'm thinking of them. And I continue to do it throughout murals. And then this one, they found out that I did that, and they were like, "Ooh, could you maybe add some in this one as well?" And I was like, "Let's make it a event, that a thing that people can find." So within this mural, there are 10 small hidden hearts throughout the piece. So sometimes people let me know, like, "Hey, I found 8." Some are very small, some are very obvious, but they're all hidden without the piece.
Has anybody found all 10?
They could have. Usually, people don't reach out and say, "I found 10," but yeah, they're kind of a fun, interactive part of it.
And if people are interested in seeing your work, you're on Instagram. What's your handle?
It's just my name, Patrick Maxcy.
And it's spelled Maxcy.
Correct. And then
Uh,
my website is just the same, patrickmaxcy.com.
well, Patrick, thank you so much for coming on. Congrats on the mural. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.